What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to Behind the Ride podcast. Today's podcast, I didn't came prepared and all that stuff. I just wanted to go live today because it's a 3-day weekend. And what's going on, Electric Rider number one, the first one in and the last one on, aka the Electric Rider. Hopefully you're feeling fine, bro. Like, how's everything, bro? Like, I know I always keep asking you this, but I always get lost in lost in transition. Are you doing okay with your rehab, bro? Are you back riding? But yeah, guys, like today's podcast, we're gonna call Rican up. Hopefully, Rican we could talk, Rican and I. There's a lot of things happening behind the ride on this channel. There's a lot of things happening right now. In terms of content, in terms of collaboration. So your boy Anthony and Rican, we are super extremely busy. I honestly think this is the busiest time we've ever been with all the season, with the peak season of summer. I know last peak season in the summertime, we was able to get our hands on the V2, but this time, bro, like we've been going all over the place, man. Doing a little bit better, physical therapy today, not riding yet still, and working on that. Man, baby step, bro. It's all about baby step, man. Take your time because you do not want to rush into that injury, man, coming out after that injury. But yeah, you guys, we got 3 people joining us right now. Let's wait a little bit longer. Let's wait until like at least 10 people join us. It is 9 p.m. here in New York City, Eastern time. When we have more people, which is like probably not gonna take long, maybe the algorithm notify people and all that stuff, and we'll get this live stream started. By the way, you guys, we had to like postpone a episode. It was supposed to air today, but unfortunately I couldn't put it out because due to contract reason. I'm gonna explain that when more people join. I just don't want to repeat myself. So let's wait for at least 5 more people to join the live stream, and then from there we'll go on. In the meantime, just enjoy these commercial breaks. What's going on, big boy PEV? Again, you guys, we gotta wait a couple of minutes for more people to join in and tune in, and then we'll get this started. And I need to call Rican up to set up this whole live stream. So we'll be right back after these messages. You guys, you know this channel is really difficult to run. We dedicate so much time and our own money. For example, this IRL live stream, it costs money to run, which means we need to give money for data plans. Not just that, but also accessory like phone chargers, camera rigs, and all that stuff. When you guys donate, we don't put this money in our pocket. We put it back in the channel. So please join our sponsor team. Again, shout out to our sponsor team, by the way, for joining our YouTube membership. If you guys are interested of supporting this channel and joining the sponsor team of RWA Ride with Anthony, please look at the description below. You can either join in Patreon or better yet, join the YouTube membership. For just $3 a month, it will go a long way for the channel. Again, you guys, we want to make this free and accessible for everyone, but we also need your help to contribute. Anyways, ride safe and stay safe, and we'll be right back after these few messages.
Yo, come get some tires, come get a scooter. You got a beautiful F3 now. We got tons of them in stock. You got Dualtrons, you got Weepeds. This is the place for everything. You got Ruben, the best.
Nice. This is one of the gadgets that you must have in your bag while riding your scooter, an electric pump. This ultra compact air pump pack a punch, you guys. It is not just easy to carry, but it's also easy to use on your electric scooter. To turn on the pump, simply pull out the valve. All of a sudden, the display will turn on. It's super easy to use, plug and play, you guys. No accessories needed, just simply screw on the nozzle to your air valve and just press the button and automatically it will stop pumping air to your desired setting PSI. It is also smaller than most smartphone. Comparing it, you can also put it inside your pocket. It fits well in a regular pants pocket. And also, you can even charge it with USB-C. Again, this is the Hodo air pump. Get it on Amazon.
3 seconds.
Yo, Anthony, for those who don't know, tell them about the specs.
Of course, a straight short.
Yo, Anthony, for those who don't know, tell them about the specs.
Of course,
5 seconds.
we're sponsored by the Apollo Phantom V3, you guys. We get the hoodies to represent. Thank you so much, Apollo Scooters, for representing it right with Anthony for this awesome partnership. I'm gonna link this.
Transition. What's up, everybody? Reeking with Anthony right here live in Times Square, New York City. Here to share with you a special sponsorship announcement. Let them know, man.
Yeah, thank you so much, Apollo. Thank you. Thank you so much, Apollo e-scooters, for sponsoring the channel, for partnering with Ride with Anthony. Thank you so much, Ryan, for sending us these hoodies. Apollo Phantom V3. That's right, you guys. Check the link in the description. Apollo Phantom V3 quadruple suspension, 52 volts. That thing is amazing. 40 miles per hour. Freaking no other scooter has it. Smart scooter. Smart scooter. Anyways, back to the regular program.
We're gonna spice this together. Oh, pretty good though.
Go for it. What's going on, you guys? What's going on? For the people that just tune in, just give me like 5 more minutes. We're waiting for more people to tune in, and then we'll get this live stream started. Thank you so much for your patience. You guys, in the link in the description, you can check out the reviews of the Apollo Phantom V3. Check it out, you guys. You won't be disappointed. This scooter got quadruple suspension. That's right, you guys. 52 volts, 40 miles per hour. 40-mile range. Anyways, back to our regular programming.
Transition. What's up, everybody? Ride with Anthony back in Times Square with today's sponsor, the eMove Cruiser V2, brought to you by Borough Motors.
That's right, you guys. This scooter goes top speed, 30 miles an hour, maybe above a little bit. Anyways, this scooter has 60-mile range, 52 volts. Tell them what they can find this scooter at, Rican.
Go down in our description, click the link in the description with the promo code. Takes you straight to the website. Get yourself this bad boy right here.
Anyways, back to our regular programming. So we'll be right back after these messages. You guys, you know this channel is really difficult to run. We dedicate so much time and our own money. For example, this IRL live stream, it costs money to run, which means we need to give money for data plans. Not just that, but also accessory like phone chargers, camera rigs, and all that stuff. When you guys donate, we don't put this money in our pocket. We put it back in the channel. So please join our sponsor team. Again, shout out to our sponsor team, by the way, for joining our YouTube membership. If you guys are interested of supporting this channel and joining the sponsor team of RWA, Ride with Anthony, please look at the description below. You can either join in Patreon or better yet, join the YouTube membership. For just $3 a month, it will go a long way for the channel. Again, you guys, we want to make this free and accessible for everyone, but we also need your help to contribute. Anyways, ride safe and stay safe, and we'll be right back after these few messages.
Yo, come get some tires, come get a scooter. You got a beautiful F3 now. We got tons of them in stock. You got Dualtrons, you got Weepeds. This is the place for everything. You got Ruben, the best.
Nice. This is one of the gadgets that you must have in your bag while riding your scooter, an electric pump. This ultra compact air pump pack a punch, you guys. It is not just easy to carry, but it's also easy to use on your electric scooter. To turn on the pump, simply pull out the valve. All of a sudden, the display will turn on. It's super easy to use, plug and play, you guys. No accessories needed, just simply screw on the nozzle to your air valve and just press the button and automatically it will stop pumping air to your desired setting PSI. It is also smaller than most smartphone. Comparing it, you can also put it inside your pocket. It fits well in a regular pants pocket. And also, you can even charge it with USB-C. Again, this is the Hodo Air Pump. Get it on Amazon.
3 seconds.
Yo, Anthony, for those who don't know, tell them about the specs.
Of course, a straight short.
Yo, Anthony, for those who don't know, tell them about the specs.
Of course,
5 seconds.
we're sponsored by the Apollo Phantom V. All right, you guys. I waited a couple of, I think this is gonna be an intimate show, honestly. Which I don't really mind, though. Honestly thought more people would join in. Maybe, I don't know. It is the middle of the week, sort of. It is Thursday, so you know it is what it is, you guys. But yeah, guys. I was gonna call Rican up. Let's see if Rican is ready. Let me see. If Rican, if you're on the chat, Rican, let me know, man. I'm gonna text you right now. Let me see. Let's text Rican. Unfortunately, Skype. I think Skype got bought out by Microsoft, so I can't Skype Rican and have Rican's beautiful camera up though. But we'll put him with the old-fashioned way. And have him on speaker and stuff like that. But let me see. Okay. But yeah, guys, a lot of things happening. We're gonna discuss a lot of things. First and foremost, this whole 15 miles per hour, because Rican did a lot of research on that and how it's affecting. I don't think it's affecting e-scooter riders here. It's affecting a lot of delivery drivers, especially with the migrants here in New York City. And we're gonna talk about behind the scenes what's going on with the whole channel, because there's a lot of collaborations happening behind the scenes that you guys are not aware of. First and foremost, man, we have collaborated and officially got our summer sponsor, and the summer sponsor is from Navi Scooters, which they are really big in Europe. They're really big in Europe. This is it right here. This is our sponsorship. They send us a scooter, and honestly speaking, we was gonna release the video today, but you know it needs approval before I release the video. But look at the scooter, bro. Black and gold, man. This scooter is really nice. It looks really nice. There's a few cons than pros. There's more pros than cons of this scooter. This scooter has for its size. Whoa! I just noted that this scooter went up in price. Did it? Yeah, this scooter went up in price. $1,400. Navi Scooter ZT3 bundle. What the hell is that? What bundle? Oh man, I'm gonna get demonetized. Let me just get out of that website. Let's see if there's a YouTuber out here. But anyways, we gotta get more into that, guys. Sorry, I'm all over the place. We got Barcelona checking speed restrictions on Barcelona. Look at that. That's one way to get your scooter messed up. We got people modifying their e-bikes. Man, look at that. That's in the suburbs, bro. You could tell that's in the suburbs. And of course, we got cops targeting people running the red lights.
Crackdown, the the Adams administration is putting New Yorkers at risk of arrest, jail, and deportation for riding a bike.
I don't think they should go to jail for running a red light. I think that's pretty simple. It's like crossing the street while you're walking. You don't go to jail for jaywalking.
This isn't the first time the city has tried to criminalize traffic summons, but that policy was reversed in 2015 after it was found to produce racially biased summonses. On the Upper East Side, Teresa Briolo, Fox 5 News. The NYPD quietly rolling out a new enforcement program which criminalizes bicyclists who ignore traffic laws. Now, these 6 offenses are subjected to a criminal summons, that is, a date with a judge. Previously, bikers got a traffic ticket like a motor vehicle driver. Advocacy groups like Transportation Alternatives see it as a major overreach.
This is a dangerous development because with this crackdown, the Adams administration is putting New Yorkers at risk of arrest, jail, and deportation for riding a bike.
I don't think they should go to jail for running a red light. I think that's pretty simple. It's like crossing the street while you're walking.
It's not like crossing the street when you're walking, man. Like, you could really get hurt if a bike hits you. But I honestly think that's kind of ridiculous at that point. If they're making you go to court for running a red light and you're on a bicycle. But anyways, let's call Rican up.
Okay.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yes.
All right, cool. Hold on, let me just, all right. Put this out. There we go. Oh, wait. Say something.
Hello.
Say something again.
Hello again.
There we go. Yeah, I think that's better. Yep. Hopefully they can hear you because, let me just check the playback on my phone. It's crazy how we're like 12-second delay.
Oh, from the live feed to the, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get my other thing on so I can monitor it.
Let me just check the playback on my phone. It's crazy how we're like. Oh, you're in an echo. I can fix that. Check. There we go.
We're gonna use Google Drive, Google Meet or something for the next time.
Yeah. All right, let's test this audio real quick. Check 1, 2 on Rican.
Greetings. Hello. What's up?
All right.
I'm here.
Let me
I'm here, everybody.
let me just check it real quick.
Just check the playback.
I got it. I got it fixed. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it fixed.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I had to test it because I know there was gonna be an echo somewhere down the line.
I got you. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. I basically have the second microphone on you on the speaker.
We need to figure out how to do Google Meet so we don't do this like this.
Yeah, bro. Fucking Skype got bought out, bro.
No, it ain't get bought out. Microsoft shut it down.
Oh, Microsoft just shut it down in general. Holy shit.
Yeah, they shut it down entirely so they could do Microsoft Teams. It's a worse version of Skype.
Oh.
It's to corporatize the streams for businesses, and it makes you have to pay because Skype was free. They just said, fuck that. We're going to make businesses pay to use this and the individuals in the team.
Because you know what it is? They're competing with Zoom and all that and the other shit.
They ain't competing. You see, if you're competing, you got to actually be like part of the competition. They I'll say it right now. I hope I'm on live right now too saying that. The fuck they got.
Yeah, you're live right now.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's me, it's Rican, right with Anthony. Hope everybody's doing good. Electric Rider, how you doing?
I want to put a
Boys, what's good?
I want to put a picture of you so people will know who you know that you're in a phone call.
I'm the guy that made the viral video reacting to the law of going 15 miles per hour. That's me.
I'm gonna put the picture of the recent ones that we take, the one we took.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that one up.
Okay, yeah, we need to put up a date so you figure out Google Meet or Google Hangouts or whatever the hell it's called so we can like do this the right way.
Yeah. You're right though. There you go. Hey, there it is. So for the people that are wondering who is this mysterious voice, it's Rican. Everybody say shout out to Rican, guys.
What's up?
Bro,
What's up, guys? Hello.
I'm putting up the picture that you got the ZT3, the Segway ZT3, and you're just pointing at the sticker of NYCPV.
Oh shit, is that what I was doing? Oh yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Shout out NYCPED.
Wait, that was literally yesterday when we was writing, right?
It was, but I was out all day yesterday. I was out yesterday for 10:30 to midnight, from 10:30 in the morning to midnight.
Damn, God, that's crazy.
Yeah, and it was all scooter related shit, like getting my boys Apollo Go, looked at, checking it out myself, doing my maintenance for him. Fucking, we did stuff for the Navi, then we did a test ride and checked some things out. Then you went and did your own thing, and then I had to do my own thing too. And yeah, I was out all day, son. I was out for 14 hours straight.
And you was riding the ZT3, the Segway ZT3, the fucking Apollo Go. You took.
I rode 3 scooters in one day. I rode the Apollo Go, the ZT3 Pro, and the Navi ST3 Pro, son. Like, yo.
Damn, bro.
This, right? Yo, you drive, right? Like, you got your license and shit, right?
Yeah.
Like, have you ever driven, minus the Expo, have you ever driven, like, 3 totally different cars, back to back to back?
You was a valet.
I was a valet. Like, did you ever do that where, like, every car you went in, it felt awkward and different because the layout's different, the stick is different, the wheels are different.
Yeah.
That happened to me. That happened to me, son. Like, riding my scooter felt so bad.
Yeah. Out of all 3 scooters, which one you enjoy the most?
Oh, mine.
And which one is that one? The one that you on cam.
ZT3 Pro. Oh, the ZT3 Pro. Hell yeah.
Yo, so for the people who are wondering, Rican has upgraded from the Segway G2 to the Segway ZT3 Pro.
Yo, for you guys wondering, why not the G3? I'm gonna be honest with you, it's just too fucking hard to get.
It's really hard to get, bro, man. That's crazy.
It's hard, yeah. I mean, you can get it now easier, but okay, so I got a review. I got a full review coming out soon. I'm not giving a date when, but it's coming out soon, right? Like, I'm closer and closer to being done, right? And they're shooting fireworks in my area. And when I went to go get my G2 maintenance, they just looked at me, NYCPEV, they just looked at me and they said, "Do you want to die?" And I said, "Well, yeah, but not on a scooter." And they said, "Oh, well then, if that's the case, you're done. You're not getting this shit maintenance. It's over." And for y'all who don't know, the force suspension on the inside was broken. I mean, it was hanging by a thread. The handlebars were crooked. The fucking, I put so many miles in it that they looked at me and said, it'll be cheaper for you to buy a scooter. And that's what I did. And that's why I got the ZT3 Pro, literally. It costed that much to fix the G2, so I said, fuck it, let me get the ZT3 Pro. You don't got the G3? Alright, I'll get the next best thing.
I mean, honestly, bro, I think you did a right decision, man. How many miles you had on the G2, on the Segway G2?
The G2 at 10,000. I got 10,000 miles in almost 2 years. I rode that shit through hell. I put in everything.
Bro, his handlebars were crooked because he took it from the last accident, right?
No, the accident before that one. The G2 only got into 2 accidents. The first accident made the handlebars crooked, and I never got them fixed because the next accident was when I got hit by a car, and then that's when all my fucking attention went to the car accident.
Damn.
Yeah, it was a great summer. Last
Shit.
summer was fantastic. But yeah, so ZT3 Pro, for y'all who don't know, we actually did a first look at it a while back with Philippe, with his shop, right?
Yeah.
And we did a first impression. So if y'all wanted more of that, I mean, if you need it, go see that video if you haven't. And then if you want a real in-depth review, I'm gonna spearhead that shit because we just have way too much shit going on. The ZT3 Pro full review is gonna come out soon.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, bro, like everybody is entitled to their own opinion. I rode the scooter. I personally don't like it. It just feels off for me. It just feels weird. And you know me, I'm a really picky rider, and I'm also like a bipolar rider. One minute I say, "Oh, bro, this is the best scooter ever," and then the second, then like 10 minutes, then like 10 minutes later, bro, what the fuck is this shit?
Yo, one day he has literally texted me in 3 hours. This shit sucks. This is the best scooter ever. I don't like this scooter no more. Oh, it's not good anymore. Oh, I think I like it. Oh, this is the greatest scooter I've ever ridden. Yo, bro, it passed the staircase test. And he did that all in 3 hours for one of the scooters. And I'm like, bro, go to sleep. Just go to bed. I think I just texted you, go to sleep. Like, I'm like, stop it. Just stop. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Make up your fucking mind, yo.
Yeah, guys. So for the people who are wondering, that's the ZT3. That's the damn. I can't believe we shot that. We shot that literally in the winter, bro. I'm like looking at the. I don't know if you're watching the stream right now, but we're like in coats.
Yeah.
Yo, isn't it?
When did this release?
This released during the winter. Let me see.
No. What date? I want to know.
It doesn't tell me the. It don't tell. Oh, December 23. Wow, literally a day before.
2024?
23, a day before Christmas.
2023? Oh my God, this scooter's been out that long. I didn't even realize that.
No, December 23 of last year.
Oh yeah, I already got hit by my car.
Yeah. But
Oh, yeah, there is that test with the V2 and the Pro. Man, yo, guys, honestly, 11 inches really makes a difference, son. Like, okay, listen, this scooter is not as big as you think, and I keep telling people that. Everyone who I tell that to, they think I'm fucking crazy. It's not that big. The only reason why it feels big is just the suspensions and the wheels. Other than that, this doesn't feel like the V2. The V2 is a massive fucking scooter. But the ZT3 Pro, not that big. It's just literally the suspensions, the little X they added in the front, and then the tires. That's it. Other than that, the scooter is not that big.
honestly speaking, what I personally don't like about it is that I feel, in my opinion, I don't think it really affects you because you're a southpaw. But since I ride with my right hand, with my right foot forward, I hate that. I got a picture right now, so I'm just have to like explain it to you because you're not like real time watching it.
Watching the live stream. Watching the live stream. I have it on mute.
But for the people that are wondering why Anthony doesn't like the scooter, and the reason I like the scooter, but I don't like the ride experience. For example, if I need to go long range, I know I'm gonna get tired quickly riding the scooter, and it's because of this. For me, I hate, and that's with every scooter, not just with the ZT3, but with every scooter, I hate having my foot on the footrest. I hate that shit, bro. Like it tires me down so quickly.
No, I get it.
Like-
I had to adjust my footing whenever I do it. There's a way to do it, and you have to know how to do it. But I get it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say, right, Rican? Like having.
I do. Sometimes my balance is not the right way. So I'll either put too much balance on my front foot, or I put too much on my back foot, and then it gets my feet hurting, or like I hit a bump and I'm like, oh shit, I might fall. So I need to like really readjust how I'm riding.
Yeah.
That's why I got fucked up yesterday because I riding 3 different scooters, and and I'm riding it 3 different ways. So yeah, I get what you're saying.
Dude, like honestly speaking, bro, like, man, when I was riding the Navi ST3, I noticed having my foot on the footrest like that, but the Navi for me, I feel like I have a little bit more room, like to have my feet wide apart. I just feel like the Segway 9 Max was like a perfect space out scooter. The Segway 9 Max. That's why I'm so attached to that scooter, because like I'm planted. And the Eagle Pro, the Dualtron Eagle Pro, my feet were like wide apart instead of being, with angle like that. But
I felt the same way with the G2. When I went back to the regular Max, I didn't like my footing, because I like that extra space that they kind of like added a little bit on the sides.
yeah. But like, I'm playing the video right now. We're like in coach shooting with the ZT3. Like Philippe was the first one to have the scooter. Yeah, shout out to Philippe.
He was, and now the last one to have the scooter, because the G3.
Yeah, nobody could get the G3. And bro, when I see the G3 in person, bro, it's like, wow, that scooter, it's made perfect, bro. It's made perfect. We have about 7 to 6 people joining us. We're talking to Rican right now over the phone. We're getting into all type of topics and all that stuff, you guys. I apologize for the production value. The thing is, the Skype got eliminated by freaking Microsoft, right? Or like TeamViewer,
Yeah,
or whatever.
Microsoft killed off Skype so they could use Microsoft Teams, which is a bullshit worse version of Skype.
Yo, seriously. But honestly, bro, like you reach 25 miles per hour on this scooter. How is it?
I'm sorry, say that again?
I said you reached above almost or above 25 miles per hour on this scooter. Like,
Oh yeah, I hit 25 easy. Ironically, it's funny, someone wrote New York is not safe, 15 miles per hour is safe. Yeah, I hit 25 miles an hour on it, and I like that it moves to 25 fast, and this is actually a perfect contradiction to what Jeff wrote. So on the places that don't have the bike lane, going slower with the aggressive drivers, they like to hit you. Someone's trying to hit me on another scooter because I couldn't go 25.
Yeah.
So with this scooter going 25, I'm not impeding the traffic. Not every spot has a bike lane, and because not every spot has a bike lane, I'm trying to get to point A or point B, I had to keep up with the traffic, or else they're gonna try to cut me off. One person, he actually forced me to get off the road. He just ran right through me.
what scooter you was riding?
All these other things. Oh man, it was actually the G2, but it was at like a really low battery. So I had to go like 12, or like not 12, I had to go 15.
Yeah.
So like, the whole concept of 50 miles per hour is cute on paper, but when you actually need to be in the middle of the street because there are no bike lanes where you're going, it doesn't work. And then who's to blame? Now it's the cars, which it's the aggressive drivers. So it feels good to go 25, especially in like a few seconds. It feels really nice.
Yo, but what are you gonna say? So finish it off. I'm sorry.
Oh no. I was gonna say that for a sneak peek in the review for the ZT3 Pro exclusive, my thoughts on its top speed. Honestly, it shouldn't be 25. It should be 28. That's an exclusive first thought on the ZT3 Pro with its power. You'll know the rest of it when the video comes out. You're gonna understand my reasoning. You're gonna understand my thoughts, and you're gonna understand my process on what makes it the high performance and what doesn't.
I was gonna say I'm just saying that the reason why they put it at 25 miles per hour is because all these regulations happening across the world. For Christ's sake, in freaking Barcelona, I don't know if you heard about this, Rican. They're freaking checking people's scooters to see if they meet the requirements. So they grab like a speedometer, like a platform, and they put the scooters on the platform to check the top speed.
I saw that.
Yeah, like they cracking down in Barcelona, man. Like here in New York City is gonna be tough for people to do that because here in New York City you ain't stopping for nobody.
It's different. New York is its own thing, and the problem. So here's the problem, right? And I did this on the reaction video. You'll see that also. The problem is that New York is New York, Japan is Japan, Europe is Europe. And what am I saying, right? New York, it does what New York wants, right? Like you're not supposed to jaywalk. We all jaywalk. You're supposed to use your turn signals when you to make a left or right turn. Guess what? A lot of people who drive don't fucking use their turn signals. That's how I got hit by a car. And you can't blame me on that, especially when they were double parked on the bike lane. Right? Like, we all do whatever the hell we want to do. So these regulations, I mean, on paper, again, I understand and I get the statistics, but personally, it's not enough. And I'm not saying more regulations, I'm just saying we're just gonna repeat the same process over and over again. Like Anthony, you know the hood, right? Like you know how many people got their fucking dirt bikes out and their ATVs and they're trying to make a big thing saying, oh yeah, we impounded all these dirt bikes and ATVs. Yeah, okay, cool. I just saw a bunch of them the other day.
Yeah, unfortunately, I know the hood.
Yeah. Yeah, you know the hood. Like I know the hood. Like fucking, it doesn't stop. You know what I'm saying?
I tell you one.
Yeah.
I tell you one thing, Rican. I know you like yesterday we was riding. I felt really confident on riding with you, and I know you feel really confident on the ZT3 now that you could reach that top speed of 25 miles per hour, especially with 11 inches of wheels, man, with fork suspensions.
Yeah.
Like yesterday when you and I was riding, we was riding on the street, bro. We weren't even going through the bike lane like that.
No, not really. You kind of can't. The route that we're going, you kind of can't. Like, you have to. The other thing, too, with the route is that even if there are bike lanes, right, there is no divider to divide the bike lane from the street. Like, it's just kind of like, it's just paint on the ground.
Yeah.
And there's so many double parked people on the bike lane, so you have to go into the fucking traffic. Sometimes you have to stay in the street. Like, it's just a constant thing. So,
But
you know, you kind of need to feel comfortable with a scooter that can handle that thing. Like, you don't want to go slow.
yeah.
You really don't.
And you know what's crazy, guys? Like, the handlebars is everything. Cause like, I remember when I was riding Duotron, you know how the Duotron is like below my waist almost. I wouldn't take the general street, bro. I was really scared riding that thing just because I'm afraid that the handle's so short that I'm gonna go above the handlebars. Now I'm riding the Navi ST3. You saw what I did, Rick, and that's a perfect transition. Now we're riding the Navi ZT3, which we speed hacked it yesterday, by the way.
He had it. He called it the ZT3, the ST3 Pro.
Yeah, I had it. Bro, the names are so familiar. So
I fucking hate these names, yo. If I gotta complain about anything now, it's every scooter that uses like
an
two
acronym.
letters and a number.
Yeah, an
acronym. I'm so tired of that. Every scooter just stop. Just fucking stop, right? Like, bruh, it's getting confusing.
They're trying to be cool, Rick, and that's what it is. They want to be.
Stop it. Stop
They
it.
want to be
Just
cool.
Stop it.
So-
Okay? Just stop it.
So, anyways, we collaborated with Navi Electric Scooters. They're big in the European market. They're making their footprint in the U.S. market. They're hitting up they're hitting up a tons of YouTubers. I thought we felt special, but the fact of the matter is, they're hitting up every YouTuber in the U.S. They're hitting people who's number one on the West Coast, who's number one on the Mid Coast, who's number one on the East Coast. It turns out RWA is number one in the East Coast. In the e-scooter market. I'm talking about e-scooter market. So for the people, oh, Anthony, the PEV, blah, blah, blah. You're not the bigger, there's other bigger people. I'm talking about electric scooters in the market. But yeah, they collaborated with us. They sent us this scooter. I have to call it how it is. This eye candy scooter, the Navi ST3. There was a video that was supposed to air today that Rican and we spent a heat wave. Rican, tell them about that heat wave, bro.
Okay, Anthony can talk about it because he's about to pass out. we got the scooter. And
So we'll be right back after these messages.
Right? But so much things was happening. I had a move that was gonna happen that didn't happen. You got some other stuff that needs to be taken care of. We had footage that was getting big, like the reaction video, and we had a bunch of shit that was like coming out, right?
Yeah.
And then the scooter came in, and Anthony's like, all right, bro, I need you to hold on to the scooter. I'm like, okay, how long are we gonna hold it on for? I don't know, man. So day 1 passes, day 2 passes, next thing you know, 7 days pass, and we're like texting each other like, when are we gonna do this video actually? Like, it got so bad with what was happening, with how busy we got with the channel and the other stuff, that we were like, what are we gonna do? Because at the same time, the ZT3 Pro came out of nowhere, because I didn't know I was gonna get this thing. It just happened. So I'm over here making a video for this, and we're like, when are we gonna shoot the Navi? I'm like, I have no fucking idea. So we choose the best time, the middle of the heat wave. It's 112 degrees outside. Anthony pulls up, dead as fuck. And I'm like, all ready and hyped. I'm like, yo, bro, you ready? And he's just like, bro, I don't know, bro. Like, this fucking heat wave, bro. And I'm like, we don't got a choice. He's like, yeah, you're right. So we whip it out, pause, and we get it done.
And for the people wondering, oh, 102 degrees, that's nothing. And here in Arizona, 110. Yo.
I said 112.
Yo, guys, a heat wave in New York City, you dealing with humidity, man. But the fact is, man, we got it done and all that stuff. We have an uncut. We have 2 versions of the video. The version is the review, the professional, the take on it for the sponsorship. Now we have the uncut version. The uncut version, you get to see the inside scope on a real take on it. On inside information, I like to call it. And you can only get that version either 2 ways: join our Patreon or join the YouTube membership. Which it's really good information, guys, honestly. But shout out to, I'm playing a video in the background. Shout out to the Average Guide, another YouTuber, another PEV YouTuber in, I forgot where he's based on. I think he's in the Midwest coast, some mid coast or something like that. But he has a scooter. Like I reach out to Navi to give me the approval for the first impression video. They haven't gotten back to me because that's part of the contract. They want to see it first, you know. So.
Of course,
yeah.
If y'all don't know, there's a lot of paperwork and shit that goes behind the scenes when it comes to sponsors and whatnot. Like, I'm amazed that Anthony goes through this, because I know him. You don't have patience for this, but he's patient as fuck with this. Whereas me, I'm like, I'm patient for it, but I just don't want to do it. You know?
But honestly, you guys, Inside Scoop, I wrote it. Rican wrote it. Honestly speaking, Rican, what do you tell them what do you think about this scooter on a positive way, and then we lead up with the cons. With my like I lead the cons, so lead the positive.
That's funny. Normally I'm the guy with the cons. All right, so okay, remember how I told y'all I rode the Apollo Go, right? I did it for my friend, right? If you guys have ridden the Apollo Go, then you kind of have ridden the Navi ST3 Pro. So it's very similar. It feels very similar. The grip on the deck feels very similar. The handlebars feel similar. Honestly, the whole ride experience feels similar to the Apollo Go. If you've ridden the Apollo Go before and you like riding the Apollo Go, then I'm gonna be honest with you, this scooter is gonna feel like you're at home again. It has some light designs that are really cool on the sides. Too bad you can't see them. Well, I mean, you shouldn't. So people can see you when you ride. The turn signals are sturdy. The wheel lock is pretty fucking strong for people who want to try to steal your scooter. Still recommend having a bike lock no matter what at the end of the day. Just you never know, but it's very strong. The app is solid. You know, nothing crazy. It's solid overall, and yeah, it's a fun ride. It's a fun ride. It's a solid commuter scooter, which is what it's supposed to be. It's good to go from point A to point B. It's good to go out and just kind of enjoy your ride and day. That's the positives of the scooter that I got.
So I rode it yesterday and today. I rode it yesterday. I did like a range test. So I was in I was in downtown Brooklyn, and I rode it to Manhattan. Like part of it, I know I was gonna do the walk of shame because I was just far out, like in downtown Brooklyn, and then I have to come to like deep in Manhattan. I'm talking about almost near the Bronx. I knew that I was going to do the walk of shame, but I was coming by surprise on how fast I did the walk of shame. So yesterday, that day of, we actually also hacked it. We opened up the scooter and we cut the white wire, and that gets us to 25 miles per hour. So we gained another 5 miles. Honestly speaking, a pro on it, I really feel confident riding with cars in general streets. But let's suppose if I'm like near a highway and stuff like that, I need to get out of it because the top speed is 25 miles per hour. Climbing the hills, it climbs the hills really easily. Like Rican says, the cosmetic, it's all nice and dandy. The cons that I have is not for most people, they won't mind. But for example, the kickstart, like you really need to kickstart this scooter to get this scooter going.
You gotta kick it, and with the weight distribution, with it being so heavy in the back, it's not like the Ninebot where it just kind of like give it a nice breeze and you hit that 3 and then you go. No,
yeah.
This one you gotta treat it like you're in the gym. You actually gotta put some force in that leg, and it kind of does get a little tired.
Yeah. And my other like things that bother me about this scooter is the response, the ride response. For example, if you're like 1 bar, the scooter won't let you know. Unless you look down. Like it won't beep at you. Like it will just say, "Oh, you're in the last bar. Good luck getting home." Like
that's true. Yeah, you're not getting alerts. You're not getting the notifications of like, oh, you're about to be going from 4 bars to 3 bars. You gotta kind of just have it like all mapped out in your head. So the range anxiety on this. Yeah, the range anxiety is pretty bad on the scooter. But here's the thing is, since we speed unlock it, we made it, like we got that on ourselves. Like you said, like off camera, like I need to watch the top speed. Yeah, you have to. That's the thing. One of the biggest, and that was the problem with the G3, right? Like people thought that it was going to be 28 with the 50-mile range, and it's like, no, bro. That's not how that works. No, the top speed does not match the max range. It doesn't work like that. Yeah.
I opened up the scooter up. I found some things that I didn't like. Unfortunately, I can't show that not now. I will eventually. I think I'm gonna start showing it on the exclusive content, because at the end of the day, we need to maintain a good relationship with Navi. Because down the line, they're gonna send us. Hopefully, they can send us more scooters. And down the line, I think we gotta get a storage unit, man, because we got a lot of scooters. Rican, we have a lot of scooters. Like you got 3 scooters in your apartment at one time. I got like 2 scooters in my apartment, and actually 3 scooters, including the.
Now you have 3. I had 3. Now you have 3. Now I have 2.
Yeah, and
my place is the storage unit for the time.
And then I got.
Again, I don't mind. I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
And I don't want to really put money into a storage unit. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I honestly think this channel is gonna grow into more partnerships. Cause here's the thing, guys. I never reach out to Navi. Navi reached out to me. And what's crazy is I was watching this scooter like it came in my Instagram, and I was doing research, and I sent messages to Rican and to shout out to Sandman, and I'm like, yo, this scooter might be the Segway killer, cause look at it. It looks like the Segway, but on paper it looks really good. And then freaking 3 months later, bro, they're reaching out to me and be like, yo, we're gonna send you a scooter, review it, this and that, blah blah. But anyways, I opened up the scooter.
Do you think it's a Segway? Do you think it's a Segway killer? Because I don't. I think it's an Apollo Go match.
Honestly, like I said, everybody has their opinion. I think, in my opinion, is a Segway Max, a Segway Max killer. And
Okay, I can see that.
yeah, with the Segway G2, you need. I must admit, the Segway G2 has a better. It's smarter. It's smarter, but in the sense, it's smarter. But in the sense of like, for example, locking the wheels, especially here in New York City, you really need that feature. Locking that wheels on the Navi, bro, you're not going nowhere unless you're carrying that scooter.
Yeah, locking the wheels on the G2, you could push it long enough to where the lock won't work no more, and then you just got there and you just brute force it. But the app on the G2 is way more sophisticated. The charging time on the G2 is way
better.
Than the charging time on the ST3 Pro. But the ST3 Pro is more powerful because it could go a little bit faster.
Yeah.
So it's honestly it's a give and take. I think it's a perfect matchup for the Go. I personally think that the G2 still wins, especially with the suspension. I like the suspension on the G2 better, especially because you can adjust it.
Yeah, I honestly think it beats the Apollo Go.
You think it beats the Go?
The Apollo Go. I think it beats the Apollo Go. And knowing and the reason why I think it beats the Apollo Go, two reasons. The thing that the anti-theft thing is really huge.
Yeah.
And also the ride quality. For me, I like the Navi. It's more spaced out than the Apollo Go.
See, I didn't feel that it was more spaced out. I like the way that the buttons are functioned with the handlebars on the Navi.
Oh yeah. That's true.
Comparing it to the Apollo Go, I forgot that the Apollo Go has a thumb brake and then they also a finger brake on the safe side, and I forgot that it gets confusing, right?
Yeah.
So I forgot about that part, but I say that they match because I feel the suspensions are better on the Go. I feel that some of the specs I like better on the Go more than the ST3 Pro, but it's a toss-up. That's why I say they kind of match each other. I don't really see one bigger than the other. I think the app is one for one. I think they're kind of the same. They're just like an app, just basic, similar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's a toss-up. I think that one is the more like, you kind of like his preference at that point.
One thing we could both agreed on, I feel like the cockpit on the handlebar, I think the Navi takes it. Like the turning signals, they're right there, bro. Like you could really reach it on the Navi.
Yeah, one thing that gets me tired about the turn signals for the Go is that after you hit the turn signal, it just stops.
Oh yeah, it just stops. Yeah.
It stops on its own, which in a way is good because if you forget to turn off your turn signals, then that's good because it does that favor for you. But but for me, I want to hit it once, and then I don't want to hit it again while I'm still waiting to take my fucking turn.
Yeah.
So you're probably thinking, why is it taking me that long to make a turn? Bro, it's New York, rush hour.
Yeah.
Shit can happen.
Yeah, things could turn real bad real quick, bro.
Oh, so fast. I mean, bro, 11 accidents certified right here. Like, it can just happen. It doesn't matter how fast you go. It just can happen.
Yeah, man. Like, we spent like us scratching our heads to remove the unlock feature, the speed unlock on it. We gained 5 miles, but those 5 miles are like you feel really confident on those 5 miles. Which those 5 miles does really drain your battery quick on the Navi ST3.
Yeah. How do you feel about commuters? Okay, so I kind of said this to somebody, right? I don't remember. I think it was to you, but I said that the new commuter scooter feel about like these type of scooters going that fast? Like, do you actually feel like it's necessary?
Yeah,
Or do you think
absolutely.
that they're playing? Oh, you do.
Yeah, especially here in New York City, it's necessary. I think the new standard going forward is going to be a 48 volt system. Like a 48 volt system is going to be the new standard. Like 36 volts, bro, that shit is old, man. That shit is like,
I can't. Okay. I can see from like from an electrician standpoint.
yeah.
That's interesting. You see, I don't think it's necessary. I actually am not really the biggest fan of it because it's just that yeah, your battery is more powerful, but the build, I don't think that the build matches the power.
Oh, I don't get what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Like the Segway, like this when Segway, the Segway 9,
The G2.
yeah, the Segway 9 Max, the G2, those are the frame matches the commute. But now they yeah, but now they're making monstrosity scooters, and then the specs are commute scooters.
Yeah, like the G2 might be the best example. Like with the accident that the car accident I got, the scooter was fantastic. But the other one, the scooter, I mean the fucking handlebars were on a bend for the rest of my ride. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the only scooter that I see that has done its research to actually match how fast it goes is the G3. Now, granted, the G3's material is aluminum alloy, and I think it replaces all the steel, right? So it's not as durable, but it's still durable. But the way that they built it is like it feels like it should be able to handle how fast that battery goes.
Yeah.
How powerful that battery and that motor is, you know? So, but when I look at like the Navi and the Apollo and shit, I'm like, you don't have any business going this fast. You don't. Not in my opinion.
Like I just feel, me personally, I just feel Navi has entered the U.S. market a little bit too late.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I feel like, cause there's so much competition right now, here in New York City. You got Segway, you got Enokin, you got Apollo, you got E-Move Cruiser, Voro Motors. I think there should have been. You got Dortron, yeah, the V-sets. Like I just feel like they should have came here during COVID.
They weren't ready though.
Yeah, but like because that future, the back to like the anti-theft thing, the anti-theft feature, like how it locks its wheels, bro. Like that shit is gonna save your scooter, bro. Honestly, it's gonna save your scooter because there was no way you could push this thing off, man. There was no way. And carrying that thing, yes, it's light, 55 pounds, but you're gonna get tired like in 1 or 2 blocks. Like you need to have a car if you're gonna steal this scooter, because there's no way you're gonna push a scooter, man. And I just feel when around COVID, when all these e-scooters and bike was getting stolen like left and right, they could have like make easy sales. Look, this and highlight the anti-theft, which on the review that Rican and I are gonna put out, which is coming out as soon as possible. We highlight that feature like no other reviewer, because there's like a tons of reviews right now on YouTube of YouTubers reviewing the scooter, but they're not highlighting that small detail, which is the anti-theft. The anti-theft on this scooter is second to none, man. Like the fact.
They don't have to think about it over there.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, you're right, because they're in the suburbs.
Yeah.
They're in the suburbs.
Yeah.
But here, like in a big city, in New York City or in Los Angeles, I haven't seen no YouTuber in Los Angeles. I'm surprised that Yogi Steve hasn't gotten the scooter, the Electric Scooter Academy. Shout out to Electric Scooter Academy with Yogi Steve. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten the scooter yet. I'm gonna reach out to him. I'm like, yo, bro, the Navi scooter hit you up to send you a scooter over there. But the fact is, major cities like Chicago, Los Angeles, and New York City, this is a scooter. If you're like locking your scooter up outside, this is a scooter to have it locked up outside. This scooter ain't going nowhere if you have those anti-theft wheels locked in. And the fact is that this scooter also, bro, Another thing I want to mention that this scooter also has, the braking system on the scooter is really, really good because it has three of both worlds, which is
Oh,
regen
yeah, that's right. The regen, the disc, and the drum.
and the drum brake. The drum brake. The disc brake, I love the disc brake on the scooter, Rican. You know why? Because you could put fucking disc locks on it. You could put disc locks.
Yeah.
You could put disc lock on it. You could smart lock the scooter. Right there, you're really not going nowhere.
That's very true. No, you're right. Damn, I forgot about the disc lock. Shit.
And you
You're
know
right.
what's
You know what? Oh shit, you blew my mind.
you know what's crazy also, Rican? You know what's also crazy? Let's suppose somebody steals your scooter, right? They manage to steal your Navi ST3. They manage to steal it. Let's suppose, for example, a guy like me, I'm dropping off a delivery in the fucking towers that I need to take a freaking escalator and the freight elevator and then come back. Within that time,
Don't remind me.
within that time period that I spent like 15 minutes of going through that maze, somebody stole my scooter. I know they didn't went that far, cause let's suppose I forgot to like lock it. So I tracked the scooter out because it has the Apple MiFi, and that shit is fucking accurate. That shit updates within a minute. Let's suppose I find my scooter, but I can't find it nowhere. I could lock up the scooter within range of the Bluetooth range. You imagine that person riding, he escapes me, and out of the sudden I open up the app and I lock up the scooter and he's trying to take off. He's gonna go over the handlebars because that scooter will lock.
Sometimes I think about that. Sometimes
Yo.
I think about that with the iPods. I'm like, bro, don't try me.
Yeah, man. Like this scooter, bro, I'm loving the anti-theft on it, and I feel like our review coming out is gonna be so much different than other YouTube reviewers because I just feel like people that review this scooter, they're just marking out all the deck lights, the way, the ride quality, the freaking anti-theft on this scooter, man. It's like, it's so good, man. Like today, like I left it outside, and I put the locking feature on, and one of my friends was like, yeah, let me test the scooter out. Bro, he could not move that scooter out. And in other words, you could actually get hurt if you're trying to steal this scooter with the wheels locked.
Yo, imagine some middle-aged guy trying to steal your shit and they just break their back.
Yo, seriously.
Yo, son, I'm gonna be real. Like, I'm very active. I work out a lot, right? I'm not saying I'm the strongest. I just look good. I just look really good, right? Pause. Nah, actually, fuck you. Record. But, like, I had problems. Anthony had problems. And he's a bigger guy than me, too. So he has a little bit more mass than I do. So, like, we're both like, holy shit, this is hard.
The first,
Like, for real.
what I like about our review also, Rican, what I like about the review video, that you catch our genuine reaction. Our genuine reaction. You'll catch our...
Yeah, it doesn't matter what happens, whether it's sponsors or not. If you want a behind the scenes, like, so, okay, when we get a sponsor, right, whether it's the scooter or the Hodos, shout out to Hodos, we're like, okay, we can't do anything until we actually show it. We don't even, like, we'll talk about how to film it, but we don't want to actually, like, talk about anything else. You know what I'm saying? Not talk about anything else, but we don't want to have any, like, expectations. Or if we do have expectations, we subvert it. Like, we just gotta remember that it's this and this and this only. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, we try very hard to treat everything with the same amount of, like, analysis or first impression that we would with stuff that's not sponsored.
Yeah. It's true, bro. We'll be right back after these commercial breaks. So we'll be right back after these messages. You guys, you know this channel is really, really difficult to run. We dedicate so much time and our own money. For example, this IRL live stream, it costs money to run, which means we need to give money for data plans. Not just that, but also accessory like phone chargers, camera rigs, and all that stuff. When you guys donate, we don't put this money in our pocket. We put it back in the channel. So please join our sponsor team. Again, shout out to our sponsor team, by the way, for joining our YouTube membership. If you guys are interested of supporting this channel and joining the sponsor team of RWA Ride with Anthony, please look at the description below. You can either join in Patreon or better yet, join the YouTube membership. For just $3 a month, it will go a long way for the channel. Again, you guys, we want to make this free and accessible for everyone, but we also need your help to contribute. Anyways, ride safe and stay safe, and we'll be right back after these few messages.
Yo, come get some tires, come get a scooter. You got a beautiful F3 now. We got tons of them in stock. You got Dualtrons, you got Weepeds. This is the place for everything. You got Ruben, the best.
Nice. This is one of the gadgets that you must have in your bag while riding your scooter, an electric pump. This ultra compact air pump pack a punch, you guys. It is not just easy to carry, but it's also easy to use on your electric scooter. To turn on the pump. Alright guys, and we're back. So, shout out to NYCPEV. Look at that, Rican. I'm showing the shirt that they gave us. Supposedly this shirt doesn't sell. Honestly, you guys, like Rican told me yesterday, I'm not a person that goes out that much. Rican was telling me that this shirt should cost like, how much you told me?
I said that these shirts, right? Yo, shirts that have graphic tees are like $40, right? And I know this because I gotta do this for myself too with my own LLC, right? Shirts are like $40. This shit, this is a solid clean design. This one's $25, honestly.
Guys, there's only two shirts that I wear. It's either a shirt that says maintenance on it, and the reason why I wear this shirt, the reason why I wear a shirt that says maintenance on it, because I'm in New York City and I don't want people like bother me, like especially these CD hustlers. They're trying to always sell you the CD, and I'm trying to get.
I don't know why you're trying to sell the CD in 2025, but keep going, I guess.
Yeah, and then I wear my pajamas. When Rican told me, yo, shirts like these with graphic tees usually cost $40. Well, in NYCPEV, they're selling it for $25. But shout out to NYCPEV, shout out to Don, and shout out to Ruben.
Everyone, shout out to everyone in there, son. Like, you know, it goes a little further than that too. This isn't just like advertising. This is supporting local businesses. You know, like with all the regulations that are happening, I know that there's competition between all these other scooter companies, but at the end of the day, like, we all are doing this because we love this type of shit, right? So, to show support, throw yourself over there, say what's up, and, you know, you want to get one of those shirts. The shirts are nice. I like the design. I'm going to be real. The design is nice. I don't like there's not a Nightbot on there, but that's fine. You know, it's okay.
Bro, if you guys look at the shirt real closely, you see a Wolf Warrior and a Dualtron.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't see no Nightbot. That's my only critique. I'm just saying, but y'all know me. I'm a Nightbot Glazer, so that's just how we do it.
Yeah. The shirt is a really good quality shirt, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you like the way it feels?
Yeah, I like how it feels, man. I really like it. I might wear it tomorrow though in a barbecue party.
Hey, yo, shout out to barbecue.
Yeah, tomorrow's 4th of July, you guys. Please try to ride safe tomorrow, you guys. Tomorrow's gonna be here, especially in New York City. I'm not riding tomorrow, especially after 9 p.m. because all New York City streets, especially in the hood, is gonna be filled with two things: people and fireworks.
Yeah, I'm thinking about 4th of July, and I'm just trying not to repeat my Labor Day when I got hit by a car. Like, that's actually the only thing I keep thinking about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ride. I am gonna ride, but, you know, that's on me. That's on me.
Also, shout out to Philippe and Wilson Scooter Shop.
Yes.
I went over there the other day to shoot the Teveron Fighter Mini. Bro, when I was going over there, guys, I saw somebody. This is how you know karma. Karma is a thing. Somebody on a freaking electric motorcycle cut me off. You know, I'm not gonna get angry. I just said in my head, oh, that person is gonna get into an accident. Bro, in the intersection, his leg is broken. I forgot to tell you this. Did I ever told you this, Rican?
Yo, what?
Yeah, bro, his leg is broken. And I'm on my I'm on the Dortron Spider. I'm on the Dortron Spider. And I'm in Brooklyn. And I'm seeing the guy that just cut me off on the floor with his leg broken. And he's saying, my leg is broken. It's broken. It's broken. Yo, man. That's the thing, man. Like I'm so freaking petrified riding in Brooklyn, man. Hey, GTA Sandman.
Ain't even that bad, son.
What was that?
Brooklyn ain't even that bad. Brooklyn's not even that bad.
Yeah. I know. Like, cause that's your zone, man. Like.
I'm used to it. Now look, Bedford Avenue. Okay. Bedford Avenue in Williamsburg sucks. J Street by the courthouses fucking sucks. Even my area in certain parts of Flatbush suck because all the potholes and shit, they suck. But overall, Brooklyn ain't that bad.
Yeah. Is it better than Manhattan?
Yeah, 1,000 times better than Manhattan.
You know.
Because in Manhattan, there is no fucking like quiet area.
You know was a nice area to ride? Forest Hills. Remember when we go to Philippe's and we go to Forest Hills?
Son, the fucking Queens has the best because it's so open space and shit. Like, you have just you crashing Queens. I'm sorry, it's your fault. It's just your fault. Like, it's too good. It's too easy. The hardest, the thing that sucks about Queens is that it's Queens, and because you got the same street with the same number, but it's like street, it's like 63rd Street, Avenue, Lane, Boulevard, intersection, and you'll jump to like 42nd in 3 blocks. That's the only thing that sucks about Queens, that the roads make no fucking sense in Queens. I cannot stand the roads in Queens.
Yeah. I could agree to that too, man. You know what I hate about Queens? That you think you're running through avenues, but you're running through the next street and the next street, like
the next boulevard. And
yeah.
The next boulevard. Like, there's a spot in Queens where I think it's 63rd, and almost every single 63rd meets up. 63rd Street, Avenue. Hold on. 63rd Street, then 63rd Avenue, then 63rd Place, then 63rd Terrace, 63rd Boulevard. That was every street.
Yeah.
And then we went to and then we got up to 81st Street. And I'm like, what the fuck happens to the 18 other blocks?
Yeah, that's true, man. Like Queens is all over the place.
Queens is everything.
Yo, supposedly
Yeah.
Supposedly there's this bike lane, right, that takes you all the way upstate. You heard about that bridge? I mean, that bike lane? It's like the
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, it's like the longest bike trail that you could go upstate. It's crazy.
Are you able to just take a scooter up there? Or
Yeah, man, like
they do?
yeah. I met somebody in NYC PEV and they were telling me, yeah, man, like there's a bike lane that takes you all the way upstate. I forgot. I think it's the. I forgot what's the name of that trail.
The Empire State Trail.
I think that's what it is. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up right now.
It takes you all the way upstate. Like, it's pretty cool, man.
They have a trail that goes from Albany to Canada. Ooh, hold on. Oh, okay, check this out. Alright. Okay, so the trail welcomes bicyclists and walkers with all ages and abilities to experience it. Cities, village, rural, diverse history. From the Hudson River Valley, west to Buffalo along the Erie Canal, and north to Champlain Valley and the Adirondacks. Whoa. And then it connects to other bike trails as well. So you can go, so this one is the Hudson Valley Greenway one, you go to Albany. And then you could go from Albany to Canada, the Champlain Valley Trail. That's so fucking tall.
Yeah. I honestly don't think.
I want to do it.
I honestly won't think I could take the Navi with me because if we do take our Chargers, there's no way I'm gonna get freaking 50%.
my V2. The Z2K Pro can do it if I just take a bunch of rest stops and then we just charge my scooter for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
But the U, like if I just put it on gear 2 or pass 2, that's 50 miles that I'm getting at 22 max or like 25 max. So the V2, that's a road trip right there.
Bro, so when I was in NYC PEV, shout out to Don, he let me ride the Dualtron Thunder 2, and it has a seat post. It has a seat post. Dude, having a seat on a scooter, it looks dumb, but it's so fucking comfortable.
I would probably need to get a seat too, because I'm gonna be standing for hours and hours.
Yeah. You know what scooter will be nice on having a seat? The Voro Motors Cruiser V2, having a seat on that one.
Yo, Electric Rider said pack a generator. It's funny you say that. We actually know somebody who has a bunch of generators and batteries, and his name is the Crucible. And shout out to the Crucible of NYC.
You know,
this guy he buys a bunch of these like generators and battery packs, and he reviews them like almost like he's like a doomsday prepper. But we love him to death. I love him to death.
you know,
He's so cool, man.
you know what would be interesting though, like having the attaching a cargo trailer on your scooter, and then have like one of those batteries generators on you.
Yo, we wouldn't even need to do that because there's batteries that we could put in a backpack, right? And I mean, yeah, it's like weight, but it'll do its job.
Yeah. Shout out to Sandman. Sandman states, the guy that sold me my Dualtron and the guy that sold me my handles for my Eagle Pro had a seat post for $20, but I can't ride that thing looking like I'm sitting on a toilet. Nah.
Pretend it's one of those Japanese toilets, bro, like a bidet.
Yo, you know what's crazy, Rican? You don't know about this. Having these accessories, like the accessory that connects a seat to your Dualtron, that accessory, that shit costs on retail price, Rican, believe it or not, that in retail price, correct me if I'm wrong, GTA Sandman, if you're still in the chat, that thing costs over than $100 on retail price.
No, it fucking doesn't.
And
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, and it's not the actual seat, and it's not the it's not the actual seat post. It's the device, is the accessory that allows you to connect the seat post to your deck on the Dualtron. It's fucking wild, man.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up.
Nah, bro, I'm about to pull a flex and just ask, can you sponsor us for the seat?
Yeah, bro. GTA Sandman said, yeah, it's like $130 to $150. It's not the seat.
Yeah, right now it's on. Oh, actually, there's one for sale on the Voro Motors website for $95.
Bro, $100 including tax and shipping.
Bro, I mean, it's either that or $150.
Yeah, man. Just to sit down on your scooter, man. But honestly speaking, I thought I was talking trash about having seats on your scooter. I'm like, bro, might as well get a bike. But after riding,
Still talking shit.
yeah, but after riding sitting down, bro, especially on a Dualtron Thunder, I was like, yo. And this Dualtron Thunder, you guys, it was completely modded by NYC PEV. Bro, I'm talking about if you flick that throttle, bro, you gotta go through 0 through 30 instantaneously. But man, yo, it felt really comfortable riding with a seat post, man.
I think I'm okay. So I want to do this trail, and I'm actually I want to get these. I actually want to get this seat, the reinforced seat for electric scooters. I think I want to get it. I want to do this trail.
You should do it on the V2 and then you move Cruiser V2 after we fix that handlebar.
Well, the V2's handlebars are fine. It was the G2. And since the G2 doesn't exist no more.
No, I'm saying that it locks. Doesn't it lock still on you?
No, handlebar. That's the stem.
Yeah. I might buy a seat for my scooter. I broke my knee and hip. The thing is with the seat, Rican, you need to be careful on the seat because you sit really, really low. Let's suppose if a freaking garbage truck passes you, they might not see you. Because you sit because you sit really, really low, man. Because remember, you only got 10-inch wheels.
Yeah, but I don't want to stand up for hours.
Yeah. Yo, guys, when I was riding the Navi and I ran out and I was on my last bar, I was literally going 5 miles an hour. I just sat on the deck and just rolled with 5 miles.
What? Yeah, hold on. Like, think about it. If we're gonna do this, if I'm doing this trail, I need to see. It's 750 miles, bro. Like, the fuck you are on about. So.
How many miles?
The trail is 750 miles.
Oh nah, bro, I can't do that. You're gonna have to get like motels, man. You know.
No, I mean, so you see, our boy Raul, what we'll do is we'll just ride and then we'll camp.
Oh yeah.
This is riding camp. That's what we'll do. So like.
But Raw needs a better scooter than the Apollo Go if he's gonna do that trip.
Yeah, he needs one of my scooters. In fact, I was actually gonna say, yo, shameless plug, yo, Raw Motors, send me a seat, please, and then so we can review it, and then also send me the upgrades to do a dual motor on this, because the dual motor makes this shit go almost 90 miles range. So if I'm at gear to it, I just keep that as 20. I'm going like almost 70 miles in a range, so I'll be able to last way longer. Shameless plug. I love you guys. You love me. Come on, let's make this happen. Let's make this beautiful baby.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, but back to the subject of the Navi. We're gonna release the video that we're just talking about, the first impression unboxing, and we also I'm kind of nervous doing this type of content with the Navi, and is the vlog of doing Uber Eats on this type of scooter because of the range.
I'm a little nervous for you. I'll be honest. Not for me, but I am for you.
I honestly.
You know, and it's funny too because we still gotta do the ZT3 Pro Uber Eats as well.
Yeah, I'm not really too nervous. I think the ZT3 Pro is gonna handle it just fine. I'm just really.
Well,
I mean, you know that scooter more than I do since you've been riding it more often. Yeah.
I do. Like another hint that I will give y'all from the review. Well, first off, in order of what's gonna release, right? For y'all who don't know, I don't just do Ride with Anthony. I have my own stuff. Like I run my own channel, my own music stuff, blah blah blah, LLC, all that type of shit. And I'm a personal trainer, so like I'm all over the place. But I am dedicated to obviously with Ride with Anthony. No shit. But in order of release, we're probably gonna get the Navi stuff first, and then we're gonna get the ZT3 Pro review, and then we're gonna have a secondary reaction video or a response video to the new laws that's gonna happen August 1st. That's probably the order that we're gonna have.
You
but
wanna?
there's always something to change.
You wanna tell them about the new laws that's coming out first, and then we could like.
Not right now.
All right.
Not right now.
All right. Are you excited for the new laws?
Shut up. I'm excited to see how many people are gonna get away with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm excited to see that.
Yeah.
But, so here's what it is. So we'll just go back to the ZT3 Pro. The reason why I said and with Uber Eats is, well, another sneak peek is the battery itself. I don't think they can do it.
Right.
I don't think it can do it. I mean, okay, it can do it, but I'm not trying to reveal like too much. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I want the video to be the video
Right.
for the review. But if there's a reason as to why I'm saying it can't cover that big space like other scooters could, like the V2, then you kind of have an idea as to why I'm saying it.
But
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I honestly think it could, man. Cause this Segway, man, like the control, like I said before, man, how smart that scooter is. I think it could do it, man.
Well, no, so the app, the smart part of the scooter and the build can.
Like I just feel.
But the battery cannot.
I just feel like the Segway, cause when we was talking off camera, I just feel like the Segway scooters, not shot fire on Navi, but I just feel like the Segway manage the power management and the response way better than the Navi.
Again, like, okay. So,
Damn.
I'll ask you this
Fucking
question.
firework just went up. Yeah, tell me.
When you're riding the ZT3 Pro, right, and you're looking at it and it's supposed to be like a high-performance scooter, right? When you're riding it, how do you feel that you're gonna have to ride it and treat it just like you do your 9 Max? And we're not talking about, oh, well, with Uber Eats, the slower you are, the better you are. I'm just saying in general, like, see how beefy, or I guess, see how this scooter's supposed to be a high-performance scooter, right? How would you feel if I told you you need to ride it exactly the same way as you do the 9 Max?
Oh, hell no.
That's the point I was trying to say.
Oh, yeah. Like, the looks are deceiving.
The looks are not deceiving, but the battery is.
Yeah.
The battery is deceiving. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's great in so many ways, but it will not pass our Uber Eats test, especially if we're gonna treat it like a high performance scooter, comparing it to the V2, the Dualtron, and any other high performance scooter that we've ever used. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Honestly speaking, the Segway Max, damn, yo, that scooter is so perfect to do Uber Eats.
It is. The G2 was also great, but they're commuter scooters.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just looking at it like okay, if you are gonna look at this scooter like a commuter scooter,
Yeah.
then yeah, this is the best scooter ever. But are you gonna look at this as a commuter scooter or not? You know what I mean?
But you know why I really say that though? Like I stand by that Segway, the Segway Max being the perfect scooter to do Uber Eats. It's not because of the battery or or like how fast it is. It's the fact that I could take this scooter in and out easily in restaurants.
Which is good. I mean, with the ZT3 you're not doing that, but also
Hell no.
yeah, you're not doing that. But with how safe and secure that the ZT3 is, especially when you have the air lock and the tire lock and the other lock and the abnormality alert and all these other lock features and shit, like you're pretty good. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like you're pretty fucking good.
Like
But
Like-
you could just leave it out on the streets.
yeah. I was when I was riding the Navi scooter, one thing that I that's really really kind of like damn, I wish I could ride my Segway is the handlebars. Like I can't cut corners. Like there's something about the 9 Max series, like the G2 and the G1, that you could cut corners. I don't know what it is that you could cut corners so easily.
It's how light it feels. It's the weight distribution and how light it feels. That's why I'm saying that the ZT3 is not as big as you think it is, because I'm able to cut corners as if I was still riding my G2.
Got you.
I don't know if you noticed, the reason why I left you behind when we were riding was because I was cutting corners like I could like with a commuter scooter.
Yeah, I just feel like on the Navi,
Cutting and weaving through traffic.
I just like. Did you feel like on the Navi scooter you could cut corners on the Navi?
I did.
Oh, I couldn't cut corners on the Navi. Like I think it's because I'm too new riding it probably.
I think it's through riding it, and also when I was doing it, it was only at 20. I didn't
Yeah.
do it at 25.
Yeah, that was.
Cut corners though.
Yeah, that was probably it. And plus, I'm really like for me to get comfortable on a scooter, like it's gonna take me a while.
It takes you forever to get comfortable.
Yeah.
Me, I just like 6 hours. You take like a month. Like by the time you get comfortable, a new model came out.
Yeah, that's true. But anyways, guys, I think I don't know, Rican. Should we finish it off?
Nah, I have a few questions to ask, and I also want to see Mike Pet Eskimo real quick, because he's saying that he's starting to think that the GT3 Pro isn't coming out. And
Bro, that shit ain't never coming out, bro. I fuck. I don't
Am I
think.
confusing that with another scooter, the GT3 Pro? Which one's that one?
What was that?
Am I confusing the GT3 Pro with something else?
No, that's the Segway. That's the Segway high performance scooter, the GT3 Pro.
Oh, the big 80-pound shit?
Yeah, the shit that look like a transformer.
Oh, they all do now. They
Yeah.
all look like they're part of the Decepticon army, son. Let's be real. What's going on? Why is it not coming out?
I don't know, because I think they going on through the tariffs and the delays and shit like that. Let me check that. Let me check that scooter out. But you know what scooter is definitely? I don't think we're not gonna get like a re-up. Is the G3, man?
Well, I know somebody who's getting it, and he's down to let us review it, but we gotta wait till the end of the month.
Oh God. Oh
Because he's
man.
not getting it until July 22nd.
Wait, who's getting it?
Shit. I'm drawing a blank.
Is he able to get it though?
Yeah,
Cause
he ordered it.
oh, he ordered it. Got you. Okay.
He ordered it, yeah. He got it off of Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Like, now you can get it. But when we were looking for it, it was impossible to get. Now you can get it. But there was like that 3-month period where it's like, bro, we're never gonna get this scooter.
Oh.
But yo, so touching back a little while ago when we were talking about every scooter reviewer, right? So I kind of wanted to talk with you about going forward with the channel. Let's say, for instance, the 15 mile an hour thing actually does affect us to the point of, oh shit, we can't review scooters the way that we normally could now because of some regulations or whatever the fuck it is, right? I was wondering if you had an idea of this angle that we got that every other channel does not have. I was wondering if you know that angle.
What angle will be that?
Well, you kind of said it. So remember you were talking about how the Navi had that one feature that nobody was talking about, which was the anti-theft?
Yeah.
That right there would be our angle. If, like, let's say we can't test stuff the way we can because these regulations are fucking with us, right? Or like it becomes really bad, we still have that edge in safety because we still have to think about theft and robbery and all this other crazy shit, right?
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yes, but we can still find ways to cover stuff that other people don't have to think about.
Yeah.
Like this guy right now that we're watching him on the GT3 Pro, you think this asshole has to worry about people stealing his shit as he does the front wheelie thing?
Nah.
No, he doesn't. We do. And I'm sure he's a cool guy. I don't mean to disrespect him. I'm just saying, like, I'm just extremely jealous that I have to think about my safety and he doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he got this nice little bike helmet. I got a motorcycle helmet. I'm not cool with that. But in any sense, we got that angle of the safety features. And my question for you is, what's something you want to see with these next generation of scooters and the next sponsorship of scooters? Like, what's something you really, really want to see that you have not seen yet?
Yo, honestly, bro, that's really a good one. I want to see a scooter that has that. There are scooters that have removable battery, but they're not there yet, bro. With the removable battery.
Kind of like how e-bikes are, where you just kind of swap it in and out.
Yeah, man. I want to see a scooter that can have a removable battery system. Because I was looking at the VSET, the VSET lineup. They did have a Makuta 9 Plus that you could remove the battery so easily, man. But the only issue was the fucking 9-inch wheels, man. I'm like, how the fuck you gonna make this scooter 9-inch wheels, man? That was so perfect.
The scooters are 9 inches. I hate 9 inches.
Yeah.
It'll honestly be more than 8 inches, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, because 8 inches is like, bro, we're telling you this is a small scooter. 9 inches, you're trying to convince somebody, bro, buy this. You don't need no 10 inches. This is good enough.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so a swappable battery, which the G3 might be the closest thing to whenever, if they can get the fucking thing through from up the terrace, because that battery extension, what if you got multiple battery extensions and you could treat it like a swappable battery?
That would be dope, man. Especially doing deliveries.
The F3 too. I guess the F3 or the G3. The F3 will be the same thing.
Yeah. I feel like the F3 For me, for example, because I'm all about the weight class, I feel like the F3 Pro, I'm have to get that battery. Let's suppose for example, let's suppose if I'm going to Brooklyn, I'm gonna have to carry that battery. If I'm going to my job, I don't have to carry that battery. I could just carry my charger.
That would be the other thing too. Yeah, you have to carry the batteries, which I mean, it depends if you want to carry that weight. And anytime that we shoot an episode, you got a lot of weight on you, like fucking. It's like a 10-pound battery.
But it's not just a battery that just go on the scooter. But I'm talking about a battery that you could use on your phone. You could charge a laptop. You know, like have multi-feature on that battery. You know, like yeah, cause
That's what you're looking for.
yeah, cause like you know who had it closed again? The Makura 9 Plus. The Makura 9 Plus had that feature, but guess what? You had to buy a fucking adapter to fucking connect your phone to connect to the external battery.
I think they need to hit a crucible. I'm pretty sure he can find a way to make this happen. homie has so much, yo. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, you want a multi-accessible battery swapper that you can use also as a power bank.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, yeah.
That would be so fucking fire, actually.
Yeah. Cause like,
Damn.
for example, I want a scooter that looks like the Segway Max, right? That looks just like the Segway Max, has a 15 amp hour battery. Cause the Segway Max original with the 15 amp hour battery is good enough. It's good enough, man. That shit, it's really good. Like, I never, Rican, of all the scooters that we ever rode, I never done the walk of shame with the Segway Max.
Okay.
I never did the walk of shame with the Segway Max. Because, number one, for 15 amp hour, and you're strict on 19 miles an hour, you know, you're not fast, you're not too slow, you're not too fast, but you're gonna get to your destination no matter what at 15 amp hour. Number two, if you ride with the Dualtron, you get that speed junkie that you gotta overcalculate your amp hours. With the Navi, that also goes with the Navi as well. Like you gotta overcalculate your range because you got that speed, that instant speed in your palm of your hands. So.
Right.
So with that being said, I want to see a scooter that has the frame of the 9-bot, has the frame, the cavity, the exact frame of the 9-bot, but has the external battery capabilities.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, yo, like that's the 9-bot series. There's a reason why these businesses are not making money on repairs on 9-bot, because that shit is so fucking durable, man. And it's so easy to fix too. Like literally, you could change your mudguard yourself.
I'm seeing more actually people turn in their 9-bots and their G2s just for the sake of they don't want to do it themselves now.
Yeah.
But you have the option to do it yourself though, and that's what makes 9-bot. You see, that's what makes 9-bot the best scooter for me, is because it's so DIY.
Yeah.
But again, if you don't want to do DIY, I guess go take it.
Yeah.
So
And
what I want to look for in the future of these scooters is actually it's probably the most left field thing, and I thought about it with the ZC3 Pro and the V2. I want the apps to actually be better.
the apps to be better. Okay.
Yes, I want the apps themselves. So I think that the fact that the scooter is a smart scooter, the ZC3 Pro, it basically is the closest thing that I got towards like maybe the perfect app. But that's because they're so innovative that there is no other app like them. I want an app that can actually have total control, that you can have total control of just kind of things that I can't even think of. Maybe you can control the extended battery in terms of how much power you want it to go into the main battery. Maybe you want to have it control, like, I don't know, like one of the features on this is you can park on a hill, right? Like, to me, I think, the other thing I want to see is I want to see these batteries match the build of the scooters, but I think I want more people to focus on the app because there's only one brand that's getting the app right. Whereas all these other brands, they're not. It's kind of like, I don't really want to use the app. I don't really need the app. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like a waste, like a gimmick. I don't want these apps to be gimmicks. I want them to actually be part of
the scooter.
I want them to, I want them to be part of what we rate them as a commuter or a high performance. Like,
What do you say that? What do you say is part of the gimmick though? Are you getting annoyed unlocking and unlocking your scooter, the ZT3?
No. The ZT3 to me is not the gimmick. In fact, I think the ZT3 and the G3, I'm sure the G3 and the F3. Bro, these apps, there's so much that you do in the app that it made me think this. Like, I need more out of all these other scooters. Like, I need more out of the Navi. I need more out of the Apollo. I need Dualtron to have a fucking app. Like, I want these. They're so behind. I'm sorry, bro. They're so behind. Like, I want these other scooters to catch up to Segway. That's what I want the next future of scooters that we touch. I want to look at the app.
Yeah, there's no build quality than Segway, man. I just.
Yeah, they got every base covered except for one thing, which is the top speed. But I get it, it's a safety thing.
Yeah. But honestly, if you look for it, you could fucking hack that thing.
Yeah, of course you can hack it, but I just get all the accessibilities. Like in the review for the review of the ZT3 Pro, this is the first time that I had to stop my review and I had to include the app as part of the review. You can't access the ZT3 Pro as a full, like you don't see it as a high performance scooter unless you include the app. You need to like break down the app. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And doing this review, I'm like, bro, why can't other companies do it the way that this scooter does it?
Yeah, there's a lot of more things that you could customize on the app. I tell you one thing though, on the Navi that you can't turn off that kick to start thing. They're so fucking disappointing.
That's stupid. Yeah, you see, and that's another thing too. You see on the ZT3, you can choose to have it at 0.6, no kick at all, maybe 5 miles of a kick. Like you have the option.
Yeah.
You have so much accessibility options that make you comfortable for making the scooter ride the way you want it to be ridden. That's what I'm saying. Like these accessibility features. And now that I got this through the ZT3 Pro, I kind of look at all these other scooters and I'm like thinking about their app and I'm like, bro, your scooter's incomplete.
Yeah.
Like Segway has made the standard. To me, they've always been the standard. And you have something that's incomplete, therefore you are not the standard.
Yeah. And the fact that they the only, I think they were the first scooters to have that the Apple Find My thing. That thing really does come in handy because like when I lock that thing outside my apartment, bro, like I'm looking at my phone and like every 5 minutes to see if the pin drop moved to see if somebody stole it.
See that just sounds like a problem though because that sounds like it defeats the purpose because my man's just like on his phone like so fast like bro they took my shit. Yo, they took my shit. You could set the scooter the Apple My Find like a zone. If they leave a zone, it's gonna alert you. That's what I'm trying to say. No, I got you.
Yeah.
The other thing I want to see actually is I want them to integrate Apple Find My for the
Android
Galaxy Ultras.
Yeah.
No, not all Androids. All other Androids can kiss my ass. The Galaxy Ultra series or the Galaxy S series phones, like the real good ones, they should have a Find My for those type of phones because those are like the actual good phones that are like the smartphones, not the dummy phones.
Yeah, I think they're gonna come up with it in the near future though. Like honestly.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so. But yeah, so you want to see a battery pack that can do everything, and I want to see an app that can control everything, essentially.
Yeah, that's pretty much, you know, like, yeah. What time is it? It's almost 11 o'clock. Shout out to Electric Rider, man. Shout out to Joshua, my pet Eskimo. Sandman, everyone that joined in this late live stream. I apologize because, again, we were supposed to release an episode. Rican, if they don't hit me up saying that to release the episode, I'm going to just release it on Saturday.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, because, like...
Yo, I know 4th of July is tomorrow, and I forgot that 4th of July is tomorrow.
Yeah, 4th of July is tomorrow, man. Again, you guys, try to ride safe tomorrow. For some reason, people forget how to, like, navigate through these streets and during these holidays.
Oh yeah, and that's everybody. That's any PEV. That's the EV riders. That's people who rent the fucking city bikes. That's cyclists, for sure. The car people, everybody. Walkers, pedestrians.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
of them.
We got a lot of content to edit. There's a lot of things that's gonna come up in the horizon. So just stay tuned. Again, shout out to Navi Scooters, guys, for sponsoring this season on RWA for the Navi ST3. There has been a ton of sponsorship. We had a sponsorship from Apollo Scooters that sent us the wrong Phantom. They sent us the V2. And now we got our hands on the Navi scooter. We're gonna put the scooter to the test.
And don't forget the Hodo. Don't forget the Hodo.
Oh yeah, the Hodo air pump. The Hodo.
That air pump is so. That air pump, if y'all didn't get it, y'all should really get it.
Yeah,
it's cute. It's powerful. It's so in pocket size. Like it's so good. It's like your best friend that you didn't think you needed.
Yeah, you need that. You need an air pump.
Yeah,
Yeah, Hodo air pump. Get it on Amazon. Honestly, you guys,
Yes.
I don't know about your weekend, but I'm like dreading a half asleepness right now. You wanna say?
Well, I got shit to edit.
All right. All right, you wanna say anything you wanna say before you leave?
Yeah. Sorry again that we did this on a phone call and not face to face. Like we said, Microsoft killed Skype, and because of that, they killed our future to doing this. So we got to figure out how to fix this. Much love to everybody that pulled up. Shout out to Anthony as always for keeping up with the live streams, checking him out. Shout out to everyone who joined our YouTube, who joined our Patreon. Like guys, we are moving faster than we thought actually towards 10,000 subs.
Guys.
Like we're not even 5K yet, but still we're
moving.
up there.
Yeah, we're getting up there.
And and we like doing this. We really, really do. So, if you're considering and you'd like to see this, definitely go check out the Patreon for behind the scenes stuff. It helps us grow more and do more stuff with this and put more energy with Ride with Anthony and not on the boring other shit that, we gotta do. So it helps us, we help you, we all win. And thank you everyone who has put their time and energy to us for subbing, sharing, all that stuff. Thanks to the joint members of Patreon. We do appreciate you.
Guys, I'd rather you guys join the YouTube membership because the YouTube membership is gonna have uncut content, and that's when Rican and I show our true our I don't know how to say it in a professional. Huh?
Oh, I got you. That's when we show that's just when you see, it's the same idea. It's behind the scenes shit, but then it's also like, it's just unfiltered.
Unfiltered. So I was editing it, and I had a blast editing it because I'm like, yo, in the past we used to cut things out that it could either make us look like dicks or make the contact like, wow, this is great content. So I had this idea, Rican, uncut version goes to the membership.
Yo, should we call it uncircumcised content?
Nah, chill. Nah, chill. But like the content is that, like before we used to say join the YouTube membership to contribute to the channel, but now that there's gonna be like two versions of the episode. One version is gonna be for the public view, for the public live, make it more political correct, and then there's gonna be we tell you tell it like it is, and that type of content should be disclose on a pay-to-pay basis, because you also get inside information also.
That's very true. And you want them to be on Join more than Patreon just because it's kind of like easier for them to access. They have to go through like a whole website.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Still hit up both. It's whatever you prefer. But Anthony, like, look, it's 2 people. It's really 1.5 because it's more him and then I do what I can. But you know, there's a lot to manage. So if he's more comfortable with Join, go for it. But if you also guys want to do Patreon because you could put more into it, like you can put more for us, go for it too. It's 100% up to you guys.
Yeah. Anyways, shout out to our YouTube memberships, our sponsorship, Philip Morales, Chad, Anonymous, Crucible. If I'm forgetting anybody, I think I'm forgetting somebody from Patreon. Shout out to people in the Patreon as well for contribute.
Find them. Don't forget them. We need them.
For contributing to the channel. Shout out to. This is how you know your boy Anthony was.
He's tired as shit.
All right, I got it. I got the thumbnail right now. I'm gonna put it up. Boom. There you go. Thank you, sponsors, right there. A Crucible, Anonymous, Norman Salas, Joshua Abrahams, and Chad. And shout out to Philip Morales. And last but not least, Navi Scooters. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for joining us on this late live stream. I'm gonna get out of here. Rican, you go do your thing, edit your content. Shout out to Rican. If you guys are interested in what type of content Rican does, he is an artist. He's a musical genius. Rican, Beastly. Get him on YouTube. And I'm about to lose my voice because I ran out of water.
We're done, y'all.
All right, y'all.
Appreciate y'all. And yeah, we'll see y'all next time. Happy 4th of July also. Don't get shot by a firefighter. Don't get shot by a firecracker.
Or a cop.
Or anybody. Just don't get shot.
All right, y'all. Ride safe and stay safe. Until the next one.
Bye, guys.
All right, we off the air in no time. Hold on. Oh, whoops. All right. I lost my. Where am I? I accidentally hanged up on Rican by accident, guys. But yeah, guys, I'm out of here. Again, see you guys later on the next one.